Hi everybody, happy Thursday. I'm trying a little something new today. Usually I do my live videos in my private group, but I wanted to shout out to everybody that's on my Facebook page. So if you're not in my group, come on over and join Simply Balanced Health. It's a group of health conscious women that just share ideas and support each other. It's really wonderful. So get on over there because I do lots more videos and things there. Simply Balanced Health. So today I just wanted to pop in and talk about whole real food. So I know that so many people are very confused about what that actually means. There's no secret that we know. Hi Ayla, thanks for joining. That we all know that processed foods are really, really harmful for our body, but it's getting really, really harder and harder to actually decipher what is a processed food and what is actual real food when we're in the supermarket. So what I think of as a whole real food is a food that's in its most natural, unprocessed state. Hey Jen, thanks! So something that's really, really as close to its natural state as possible. So some of the tricks that I use, like if it is a whole real food, if you can actually picture it growing or being raised in nature. So when you're picking up something at the grocery market, think about like, how does this grow? What does this look like in nature? Is it actually a real natural food that's just plucked from the earth or raised? So that's a really good trick that I use. Ask yourself that question. Hi everybody, thanks for joining. This is so much fun. So another trick that I use is normally whole real foods are not packaged. So if it's in a package, most likely it's not a whole real food that's going to be nourishing for your body. Another really big one, again, this goes with packaging, is that if it's riddled with bright colors and health claims, low fat, low cholesterol, get skinny today by eating this product, I can almost guarantee you it's not a whole real food. So whole real foods, again, are things that are really natural and close to the earth. Like you could go in your garden and pick it out. That's a whole real food, and that's going to be the way to nourish yourself the most. Ayla, I need healthy meal ideas without any starches, potato stuff. Awesome. Okay, cool. Thank you for letting me know. I'm happy to share some more ideas. I actually have some really exciting recipes coming out this month if you are on my newsletter list. So you can head over to my website at newgrowthwellness.com and you can sign up for my newsletter, and I'm going to be sending out some awesome recipes this month. So that will solve that for you, Ayla. So again, I want you to think about these few foods and think about if they are actually whole foods. So sliced lunch meat. Do you think that's a whole food? Can you picture that being raised on a farm, that big log of ham or whatever you're buying at the store? I don't know. I can't really picture that growing on, being raised on a farm. But like a chicken breast, that's pretty natural, right? That comes straight from the chicken. It hasn't been ground down and turned into some sort of lump filled with sulfites and everything, salt. What about crackers with 100 ingredients on the package saying low fat on the front? Maybe not. I can't really, can you picture a cracker just growing in the field, blowing in the wind? Sounds nice, but I can't really picture a cracker doing that. Nuts and seeds. Sure, I can picture those growing on a tree and plucking it off and eating it straight from the tree. Yeah, that sounds like a whole real food to me. What about chips? Everybody's favorite, right? Crunchy old chips. A chip tree. That would be actually pretty interesting to see. I wonder what that farm would look like. But when you think about roasted potatoes, the potato itself, yeah, that I can go and pluck from the garden straight away. Like that's a real whole food. So I hope that kind of helps. I just want to give you some guidelines so that you know it's not a real food. So how to tell it's not a whole food that's going to nourish your body. So again, it's really far removed from its natural state. Again, like crackers and chips, not really growing in a field, blowing in the wind. That's pretty removed. You know it's been really processed to get it to that place. again, if it has a huge list of ingredients with really strange sounding scientific chemical names, probably not a real food. Again, this comes back to it actually being in a package. Probably not a real food. And as we talked about before, if it's labeled with really bright, fancy colors, trying to get you to buy it because it's, you know, got some amazing health benefits of some sort, not a real food. So when it comes to actual real whole food, there's no need to advertise its special benefits because they're just there. The tomato, you know, all the fruits and vegetables, they don't really need to advertise themselves because they're perfect the way they are. So keep that in mind. Eating whole real foods is something that I'm so passionate about, and I do it as much as I can. Of course, there's ways that we can't avoid it. Sometimes we have to buy a can of this or a package of that, and it's not a big deal. But the most that you can is to buy those real whole foods. Shop the perimeter of your grocery store where there's fruits, vegetables, you know, the meats and dairy, and then the grain aisle. That's pretty much all I ever cover in the supermarket, because that's where you're going to find the real food and not the packaged stuff that's make-believe, really. It's fake food, and it's really dangerous for our health in large quantities. And it's definitely, I have no doubt that it is playing such a huge role in the state of our health, in our, you know, when we look at our society and our culture, like, it's scary, the state of the health out there. And it's, these fake foods are just everywhere, and they're so hard to depict and to decide. So that's why I wanted to just kind of lay this out for you today, and hopefully that that helps clear up some things for you, and you can start maybe noticing more what is whole food, what is going to be good for you. So, I mean, number one thing is just picture it growing in a field. Like, I love that one because I go to a grocery market and, you know, I can't really see this growing in a field or on a farm. It's probably not a whole food. And then I can decide if it's something that I'm just going to splurge on and not worry about, or if it's something that I definitely don't want to put in my body. So I hope that helps. But potatoes is a starch. I believe starch is, okay, yeah, no worries. If Ayla, if that's your belief and starches don't agree with you, then definitely there's tons of things and tons of amazing recipes that don't have any starches in them. Vegetables, lots of vegetables and legumes and beans. So I'll definitely be sending some recipes out, so stay tuned, Ayla. Meal ideas. Oh, the internet is riddled with meal ideas. But again, I'm sending some out, so don't worry about it. I hope that was helpful. Kayla, sorry. Hi, Kayla. I'm just leaving, but you can rewatch the video when I'm done. I hope everybody has an awesome weekend, and I'll be popping in, you know, maybe next week or the week after, and once in a while you'll be hearing from me. Let me know if you have any other questions or topics that you would like me to talk about, because I love doing these videos. I think I'm really hooked, and I love just making things simple for you guys. So let me know if you have any questions about health and nutrition. I would love to talk about them. So just post below, and I'll get back to you with a video as soon as I can. Thanks, everybody. Bye.